about to blow me off the freaking mountain. I can't see anything. It's like it's going down. My feet are slipping. These crampons are not holding the way that they should, and all I got is an ice axe. Getting real sketched out. Gotta make it off the mountain. I like to live.
There's a moment when your body gives up, but your mind refuses to listen. 3 years ago, I nearly died on that mountain. Not once, but twice. The first time, altitude sickness destroyed me. I was vomiting at 8,000 feet, barely able to stand, and forced to turn back. But 2 weeks later, I returned, determined to conquer the mountain that nearly broke me. And that's when things got even worse. A brutal storm swallowed me whole. I pushed higher and higher until I was forced to turn back just feet from the summit. For 3 years, I believed this mountain had beaten me. Then I saw the truth, and it changed everything. I walked into a storm, and I was never the same again.
Starting up the trail towards the South Sister. This one is 10,358 feet. It's gonna be a 12-mile round trip, 5,000 feet of elevation gain, and it's gonna be rough. This is actually my second time taking a crack at it. I tried maybe 2 weeks ago, and I just got wrecked. I've never had altitude sickness before. I don't know what the deal was this past time, but it just knocked me out. I had to call it quits at 8,500 feet and turn around and called my girlfriend. I said, I can make it back to the Jeep, but I can't drive home. There's no way. So she came and got me. Thank goodness for her. And we turned it into a vacation in Bend. So that was nice, but not as satisfying as climbing a mountain. So we're gonna try it again. I made sure that I'm incredibly hydrated. Got plenty of sleep last night. So I'm hoping this is just a fluke. But there's no way to know until you get up there, huh? So once I get past 8,500 feet, that's where it'll probably get real. That's where I got messed up last time. Well, we're here. There it is, right behind me. That's where we're trying to get. It's looking less scary than last time, to be honest. I'm pretty excited about this. Last time I was here, the wind was whipping. There's no way I'd be wearing just this t-shirt. I mean, it was whipping like crazy. I had double gloves on. It was cold, is the point. In the mountain, I mean, you could not see the top. You couldn't. It was covered in clouds, and it was looking rough. I'll be honest, I was feeling pretty nervous, as I obviously should have been, considering I failed out about almost there. But it's gonna be different this time. At least that's what I'm gonna tell myself. I think we're gonna make it this time. It's looking a lot more manageable. It's not even cold, honestly. I came out of here and like every layer on and just didn't need it. Now I'm in a t-shirt and I'm like sweating in my leggings. I'm gonna regret these words. I know that once I get up to the top. It's probably gonna be so cold I can't even imagine, but right now it feels good. Well, we're gonna stop for a little bit of a snack before we get to that final push up there. We got maybe half a mile to get to the base. I don't know what elevation we're at right now. Let's see, 6,900 feet. So we still got a ways to go, but feeling good today. I just put on this jacket, keep some body heat in. It's not cold though. It's maybe 40 degrees, no wind, sunny. Feels great. It's also a good time for donuts. I'm gonna try and be more cognizant of eating on my way out. I think that could have contributed to last time, though. Messing up last time. I think you gotta keep some food in you. This is a 12-mile round trip whenever you really figure it. So, I mean, you wouldn't go run, or maybe you would, but I wouldn't go run 12 miles without a little bit of a snack in the middle. That's normally how I do it, let alone with this kind of elevation gain and the kind of cold, which, not right now, but once we get up there, maybe it'll get colder, I don't know. Or maybe I just packed all these jackets for nothing. That's also a possibility. So, I don't know. We're going to see. I'm feeling pretty good right now. I think you guys need to see this view because it is ridiculous. I'm going to show you what we're dealing with right now. And this is just, I don't know what you call this, I guess like a base camp. You could probably use it that way. You could come up here and camp. That'd be a good spot. Oh, yeah. Oh, it covered up. In those clouds, there was another mountain sticking out. Maybe you can kind of see the part of the peak, but not much of it. And then right here, move my stick out of the way, we have the South Sister. You can see the top. It looks pretty daunting, just the mountain. But weather-wise, I think we're in good shape. We're in way better shape than last time. So maybe we got a good chance. I guess we'll see. Oh, it's about that time. We're gonna have to put on some crampons. I mean, it's not horrible right now, but I'm just gonna go ahead and have them on before it starts getting slick. Put this on for a second here, keep some warmth in. It is definitely starting to chill up a little bit. It's colder than it was before for sure. Let's see, where did I put those things? Oh man, now I, in all candidness, have never used these before because I'm from the South, where if it snows we just stay home. So this will be the first time, other than testing it on one foot, that I will be putting these on. Luckily it is labeled. This is indeed the front. So let's try not to embarrass myself too much here. Is that it? That was way easier than I thought. Wish I could see the bottom, see if they're, yeah, I mean they're on there good. Maybe that's it. That's pretty easy. Well, that was less eventful than I thought it would be. Let's see here. This one on the front. Keep it straight. Alrighty. Well, that is like insanely easy. I did not expect that at all. So, there it is. If you guys can see them, doubling up. Nice and grippy, kind of. They're the most aggressive ones that REI had for trail runners. So, maybe they'll be good enough to climb a mountain in the winter. I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see here. I mean, from that little test, they look mountain ready. So, I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Maybe it'll work. It is about time for an emergency second snack. The emergency is that I'm hungry, so it's snack time. That's right, no donuts for me. Snickers bar. This is what real mountaineers eat on the way up to Everest, probably. And it's the fuel of champions. And since I'm a champion, that's what I'm gonna eat. So, let's see, where are we at now? We've gone 4 miles. We're at almost 7,600 feet. So, still got a ways to go, but not hard to breathe or anything like that. It's just a lot of exertion. We're probably coming up close soon where I'm gonna have to be using this bad boy. And if it looks brand new, that's because it is. If you're wondering if I've ever used an ice axe before, the answer is no. But I have watched 2 YouTube videos on self-belay and ice techniques, one of which I cut off short because it was going too long and it's getting a little bit boring. So I'd say I'm adequately prepared. We're starting to get into the real stuff. As you can see, it's ice axe time. And I'm already holding it wrong, so I just fixed that. We're getting up to some steep stuff here. Probably doesn't look that deep in the picture. It is. I mean, enough to. I got crampons and ice axe out. What else do you want? And starting to get windy, starting to get cold. I have 2 layers on and it's not enough. I'm about to put another one on. Got my little REI special gloves. Yeah, it's just starting to feel a little bit rough. That's good, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. But closing in on where it got me last time, elevation wise, not too far off, maybe a couple hundred feet, 500 feet, something like that. And then I guess that's when the real test begins. This is it. This is the spot where the wheels fell off last time. Right at this rock. Oh, it's a pretty bittersweet moment to be here, actually. The first time I've ever had to walk off a mountain and do that. Literally anything. Always make it to the top. Wasn't gonna happen last time. I mean, I was too sad. I mean, I got puked on the way down. I mean, seeing spots, it was rough. Don't want to be in that spot, but here I am now. I feel great. I don't know what the difference is. I don't know. This is it. So I'm pretty excited to have made it here. I mean, that kind of validates a lot of things for me. So it feels good. I'm very excited about it. I'm excited to keep pressing on and make it to the top. We got, you normally can see the top, but we had, I don't know if it's a storm coming in or what it is, but I mean, it's not great. So hopefully we'll still get a view up there. Maybe it'll pass over. Maybe it's nothing too bad. Or maybe it is. I guess we'll see. It's looking pretty rough right now. Although I did find a nice patch to sit with, you know, blocked from the wind and all that. Don't even need to put on an extra jacket. Life's good. Can't beat it. I think it might get windy. Ahead of me already turned around because of the windy. It's white out right now. So we're gonna see how this goes. Well, guys, this is it. This is my new home. And then the snow cave, waiting out, whatever the heck this is. Visibility's basically not good. Yeah. And the wind is obscene. It's about the only word you could describe it. I'm having to pull the camera real close so you can even hear me. I don't think we're too far away from the top. Now that's always relative. We're at 9,100 foot elevation. Could not be better. I'd seen this cloud storm, whatever you want to call it, a little bit earlier. It's over a mountain, and it didn't last too long. So that's what I'm hoping for this one. Maybe we can see a little bit out there. It's dissipating somewhat, a little bit, I hope. Let's step outside of my new cave. Oh. I mean, it's a lot better than it was. It's still not the kind of weather that I want to walk in. So I think we're gonna hang tight here for a second. I'm gonna put on another jacket. I regret everything I said about not being cold because it's freezing. They've been like insane. My cheeks are rosy red, both on my feet. Can't really feel them anymore. Even though I doubled up on neck socks. I'm getting kind of hungry, but there's no altitude sickness. So, you know, count your blessings, right? I'm gonna keep going up. As you can see. Oh, good. Oh my goodness. Ice axe was stuck in the ground. Because I about lost you right there. I mean, this stuff is slick. Man, my heart hurts. You can just look around. You can't see anything. Little thing, 30 feet up there. So that's where we go. Wish me luck. Really wish me luck. Well, guys, it's just not happening today. I'm calling it. We're 0.1 miles away, but there's just no way. There's just no way. It's too rough. I can't see anything, and it's about to get late. The sun's going down. I gotta make it off the mountain. There's nothing much I can do here. So close. The last little bit is just too sketchy. I can't even see how far it's gonna drop, and these crampons are not holding the way that they should, and all I got is an ice axe. Every time I pull it up, my feet are slipping. Getting real sketched out. You can hear the wind is about to blow me off the freaking mountain. I'm calling it. Too close. So freaking close. This is really disappointing. It's very upsetting, but I like to live, so I'm gonna try and make it back.
For 3 years, I thought the mountain had beaten me. I carried that failure with me, so close, yet never reaching the top. But something wouldn't let me move on. I kept replaying that moment. The wind, the cold, the whiteout swallowing everything. Then, 3 years later, I checked my GPS data, and my stomach dropped. I wasn't 100 feet from the summit. I was standing on it. I had made it. I just didn't know it. The hardest battles aren't against nature. They're against our own minds.